A smile can be a warning signal in dogs. It is often a calming signal, a sign of stress, discomfort, or confusion. Welcome back to the Caring Human Code podcast. I am Lisbeth, and today's topic is simple but very important. We are going to talk about something many dog humans misunderstand, something that looks cute to us but can be a serious warning signal for the dog's smile. This one misunderstanding can lead to bad situations, stress, unnecessary conflict, and in the story that I'll share with you, it led a family to believe their dog was being aggressive for no reason. Once I had a consultation with a very friendly family who had a 3-year-old Cocker Spaniel and a son who was about 9 or 10 years old. Their problem was that when the son came back from school before the parents were back and he brought his friends home with him, the dog became very wild and almost aggressive. The dog smiled all the time, so they didn't understand why he was aggressive, barking, reacting, and behaving completely wild. Through observing the dog and having a long conversation with the family when we met for the consultation, I immediately saw that this smile was the dog using it as a calming signal. In other words, when the dog felt stressed and uncomfortable, he started to smile from the human point of view, that is. When I explained this to them, everything became much more easy to understand. The dog got stressed when the children came home and tried to play with them. And as soon as he began to smile, his behavior would shift into more reactive behavior. So the tip I gave the boy was this. When he saw his dog smile, he should immediately ask his friends to stop playing with the dog. Not touch him and not look at him. Just walk away and let the dog be. When he removed the pressure, or when we remove the pressure, the stress goes down and the behavior changes too. The dog was desperately trying to tell them something. He was using a calming signal. He was saying, I am overwhelmed. This is a bit too much for me. Can you please slow down a bit? But the children didn't understand the signal. So they kept playing, touching, hugging, and running around with the dog. And as soon as the smile appeared, his behavior changed. He would try to get away, then react harder, then bark, then escalate. So the breakthrough moment came when I explained to them what was going on, that this was not aggression, it was stress. The barking and chaos stopped almost instantly when they started behaving differently. And this wasn't training, it wasn't obedience, it wasn't a command. They were asked to say nothing because it was a misunderstanding from our side, the human side. We didn't understand why the dog was smiling. So when their behavior changed, when our human behavior changed, the dog's behavior changed as well. So let's break down the 3 key lessons from this story. A smile is often a calming signal, not happiness. For humans, a smile means friendliness and joy. But for dogs, they might have a completely different emotional meaning. A dog showing teeth, pulling lips back, or opening the mouth in a tense way is often saying, I feel pressured. Can you please slow down a bit? Or I need some space, or all of the above. This is a polite request from the dog. It's not a threat, it's not aggression, and it's not joy. When we misread this, we accidentally increase the pressure and the behavior escalates in a way we don't want to be. Also, the dogs doesn't feel good in this situation. And stress changes behavior faster than training can help them. So when a dog is overwhelmed, they can't think clearly, they can't play safely, they can't listen. They move into survival mode. Their behavior becomes unpredictable. Exactly the same as with us humans when we get stressed. And this is especially true when children are involved because children bring noise, movement, and excitement. And this Cocker Spaniel wasn't being wild, he was trying to cope. Once the pressure was removed, the behavior changed immediately. So, removing pressure is the fastest way to change behavior. We often think we need commands like stop, no, sit, be nice, go lay down, or something like that. But none of these addresses the dog's emotional state. The dog doesn't need obedience in that moment, he needs relief. And giving space is the most powerful tool we have. So when the boy and his friends stepped back, stopped touching, stopped looking, reduced the noise, reduced their movements around him, the dog's nervous system shifted, and suddenly the dog could relax again. This is the foundation of connected-based dog care. We reduce pressure so that the dog can return to emotional safety. And here is something I would love for you to try out today. At some point, when your dog is excited or uncertain, then pause and simply observe their mouth. Are the lips tense? Is the mouth pulled back? Are their teeth visible in a soft, stretched way? Is the dog blinking or turning away at the same time? If you see this kind of smile, don't correct the dog. Don't talk, don't command, just soften yourself. Step back, create space. Let your dog show you how quickly behavior changes when pressure is removed. One of my own dear dogs, her name was Dutch. She was a wonderful Italian greyhound. She also used smiling as a calming signal. Every time she got a bit high on stress, also positive stress. So when something exciting for her was happening, if she was happy because I came home, all of these kind of things, just positive stress as well as stress, she would give me a big smile. Your dog is always communicating with you. And sometimes the signals that look the cutest are actually the ones that needs most understanding. So thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope it was useful to hear my little story about the smiling dogs. And if this episode helps you see your dog in a new way, please subscribe, share, or send it to someone who wants a deeper, kinder relationship with their dog too. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.